Hello, so I'm just going to take you straight into Canva and take you straight into scheduling. So you should be familiar with Canva, and this is my main homepage or my main dashboard. So the first thing I want to show you is where you can find the content planner. So if you scroll down the side, you will see content planner, and you will see that I've got lots and lots scheduled. So what I tend to do is I use Canva to schedule all of my posts for Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn and Facebook. Now, I'm only going to show you the 2nd of July because I think it's quite straightforward, and I think once you kind of see it once, it's so simple to use. You'll be able to rewatch the video if you want to see any more. My intention is to keep it short and sweet. So, if you go into all your designs, you'll see this is all the ones I've got, and what I want to do is use one that I used for Instagram. So I'm going to take this one here, I'm going to right click, using the 3 dots, so click on the 3 dots and I'm going to go to make a copy. So I make a copy, I click on my copy, and then what I'm going to do is remind myself of the content. So the content is bring your social media to life, and that's what I would like my text to say. So I'm going to do that first, and I'll try to type properly. And I'm going to have to make that just a little bit smaller. Usually I have it about 60. I'm going to actually pull it down to 60 in this case, I think. Bring your social, and then I'm going to put media to life under here. Media to life. And I'm going to add a wee exclamation mark. Now I have just noticed, because I've made that a little bit bigger in one of the other posts that I did, I have kind of taken out of my wee white barrier. So I'm just going to throw that back in. So that's where my barrier starts. Yeah. And I'm just going to move this one up because I kind of like that to be a little bit higher so it comes over the edge. Right, okay, so bring your social media to life. Now the last post that I did was in these colours, so I'm going to change those, and because I'm working from a template that I basically just redo the template every time, I want my darker purple. And these are all my brand colours, so it's really easy for me just to go in and select what I'm looking for. And then I want a picture that makes it seem as if something is coming to life. So I'm going into my uploads and I'm just going to go through all my own pictures. And I want something that's quite lively. Now I really like this one of Chelsea. I think that shows that she's kind of having fun, that she's bright, she's fresh. And I think that works alongside the purple really well. So that's the one I'm going to go for. And before I go to scheduling, I just want to copy my content. So as you can see, I've got a Word document here, and that's not how you spell your. I've got a Word document here, and I'm simply just copying and pasting everything from this. So I'll make my window nice and big again. I'm going back to my 3 wee dots, I'm clicking on those, and you'll see that there's a wee option that says schedule. Now mine is in the recommended. If you can't find it, if you go to share and then see all, it should come up for you. So I'm going to schedule. Now I want this one for the 2nd of July. I would like it to schedule about 10:55 in the morning. So I hit next. I select my channel. So the channel for this one is Instagram because it's a square. And I copy and paste. So you should see that I have lost a wee bit of my formatting. So I'm just going to stick my formatting back in. But I only have to do that for the first post that I do because I'll copy and paste it in just a wee second. Okay, so that's me happy with my content. I am going to copy that, and then I'm going to hit the button schedule post. And that is Instagram scheduled and ready to post. But what I want to show you is how easy it is to go from this to post over into your other platforms. So I'm going to make a copy. And then I'm going to resize it. And the next one I'm going to do is a Facebook post. So nice and easy. So this is my Facebook post. The dimensions are slightly different, but I quite like that. I'm going to ignore the publish to Facebook button, but you can hit that. In fact, I won't actually ignore it today. I'll show you what you can do with that. So if you get the option for the button that you want to post, hit the button. And what you'll see is you select what Facebook page you want to post to. You add your content in here, and then you can either hit publish now, which obviously publishes it immediately, or you can hit the wee schedule tool. And once again, I'm selecting the 2nd of July. I'm changing my time to 10:55. That will be AM, and I hit done. So then I've got another option, schedule post or save as a draft, and I'm going to schedule it because I'm ready to go. And when you see the box again, you will see the option to make a copy or the content planner. If you hit content planner, that will take you back into the content planner here, so you're able to see what you've just posted. So instead of that, I'm going to hit make a copy. And because it's already a good size for LinkedIn, what I'm now going to do is I'm going to go back to the three dots. I'll click that. I'm going to hit schedule again. And this time I pick my date first. So I'm going to do it on the 2nd of July. Once again, I'm looking to do that at 10:55. I'm going to hit next, and you'll see it's automatically gone to Facebook because it's a Facebook post, but I'm going to change that to LinkedIn. And once again, I've got the content, and I'm going to hit schedule. And then the only one I've got left to do for me is Twitter. So make a copy. You'll see all my copies along the top. I'm going to go to resize. And I go to Twitter. Copy and resize. And once again, I quite like the extra space around it. And I'm going to hit publish to Twitter in this case. Now, what you will notice with the content is obviously Twitter, what I've got is far too long for Twitter. So what I'm going to do is remove the top section. I'm going to remove this section because it's quite long and I think I might not have had enough room. Delete that, and there we go. So that fits in just. And I'm not going to hit publish now, I'm going to hit the rescheduling tool. I'm going to go back to 2nd of July, and once again at 10:55 in the morning, I want to post. And I'm going to hit schedule. So that's me all done. That's basically how I do my kind of a social media scheduling. It's not fancy, it's simple, but it works really, really well. Now, what I am going to do now is go back to my content planner. And what it does is it shows you the one that you've just posted. But what I also wanted to say is how easy it is to change it. So if you find that you've done something and you think, oh no, I wish I hadn't done that, that was a mistake, what you can do is go back into it. And this is what I made earlier for you. If you just want to change the text, you can change the text from this section. So say for example, I forgot to put a space in here. I could add my space in, and as you can see when I make a change, you save and schedule again. However, if you feel that if there's something in your actual content that you don't like, so for example, I don't like the way that the text has gone outside the box because I've made it bigger, I go back to edit design. I edit my design as planned, and what you'll see is a message comes up to say that editing will pause the scheduled post. So basically if I want to edit this, I need to reschedule it. So I'm going to move this to where it should be. It should be within my white box. There we go, that's it. And this one I want to move up just a little bit. This one's a bit higher. Usually I like it kind of about there. So I'm now happy with the design, so I'm going back to schedule. I've got a button now. All of my content has remained. It's still scheduled. This one was for Thursday rather than the Friday. 10:55, save and schedule. So it's really, really easy to kind of go back and change things once you change your mind. But I hope that you found this useful. If you have any kind of problems with anything, if you've got any questions, if there's anything you'd like me to explain in a bit more detail, just get in touch with me either through comment here or via Messenger or an email, and I'll do whatever I can to help. Thank you.